Okay, so today we're going deep on a song
Right.
called HESUKRISTO
Okay.
by Junn Sta.Maria. And,
It's interesting.
we've got the lyrics and some analysis here, and just reading the description, I was kind of hooked right away.
Yeah.
They call it a heartfelt plea for forgiveness and guidance,
Okay.
touching on this universal human experience.
Oh.
When you hear that, what do you think of? Universal human experience.
Oh, that's deep. I guess I think of those things that we all kind of struggle with as humans.
Yeah.
No matter where you come from or who you are or what you believe.
Yeah.
There are just some things we all go through, like that need for forgiveness or that desire for connection or for something bigger than ourselves. Like, those resonate with everyone.
Yeah, and I think this song, HESUKRISTO, really taps into that. So before we even get to the lyrics themselves, I'm curious, what is the overall feeling of this song? If you had to describe it in a few words, how would you put it?
I'd say it's raw, very emotionally charged. You can feel that struggle, the weight of the plea. But at the same time, there's this sense of hope, too, this yearning for something better.
I see. So looking at the structure of the song, we got verses, we got a chorus, and we got a coda.
Yeah.
Which, for anyone who isn't a musician, the coda is basically like the concluding section of a piece.
Right.
It seems like the song kind of builds upon itself, adding these layers of meaning as it goes.
It does, and each of those sections has a very distinct purpose. Like the verses, they lay out these very specific human struggles. There's this one line that says, "Sa aking kahinan, ako'y nahulog sa pagkakasala," which means, in my weakness, I fell into sin.
Wow.
And it's very honest,
Yeah.
Vulnerable confession. Yeah. And the way Junn Sta.Maria addresses Jesus as Panganung Jesus, Lord Jesus, it adds this layer of intimacy and reverence to the plea.
Yeah.
It's not just this abstract idea of God, it's a very personal appeal for help.
It sounds like almost a direct conversation, like a cry from the heart.
Yeah.
And you have the chorus that hits you with this powerful repetition.
Okay.
HESUKRISTO, HESUKRISTO.
Yeah.
It's like each time it's repeated, it amplifies that desperation, the need for mercy and guidance. Can you imagine hearing this sung aloud?
Oh, yeah.
With all that emotion poured into it?
Absolutely.
It'd be so moving.
Yeah, it really would.
And it speaks to something larger than just this individual's experience.
I think so, too.
Right.
Because the song acknowledges that everyone, in their own way,
Yeah.
seeks solace in something greater than themselves.
Right.
Here, that figure is Jesus, seen as a source of healing and peace.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it goes back to that idea of a shared human experience. The search for meaning, for comfort, for forgiveness.
Everyone can relate to that.
I think most people can.
Yeah, it's true. We all have those moments where we feel lost,
Yeah.
or broken, and search for something to hold on to.
Definitely.
And then there's that coda that you mentioned before. It's interesting because it almost doubles down on that plea for forgiveness. It's like an echo of what's come before. Why do you think there's that emphasis?
Well, it's not a straightforward answer. The song doesn't offer easy solutions or immediate absolution. Instead, it ends on a note of continued seeking, relying on faith to navigate the darkness. And I think that repeated plea for forgiveness really underscores the urgency and sincerity of that request. It's a recognition that the journey isn't over. We're all constantly striving for something better.
So HESUKRISTO, it's not just a song.
Yeah.
It's a reflection on the human condition. It's about acknowledging our flaws, seeking forgiveness, and placing our hope in something bigger than ourselves.
It is. And it leaves us with this really interesting thought.
Okay.
If music can be this powerful way to pray, to seek forgiveness, to connect with something deeper, what other creative expressions might offer that same solace or spiritual connection? What about art, dance, writing? How do those offer us solace? Connection, what resonates with you?